hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream.
Welcome back, y'all, to a new daily race. This is race C at Monza. We're in Group 3, still driving the GT3 Hurricane Lamborghini. We're starting way in the very back still. I still ain't got my nerve up to try to qualify because here at Monza, it's hard to make it through the first turn down at the chicane. So, as you'll see. But anyway, we had a blast in this race, though. This race has a wild twist at the end. That's all I'll say about that right at the moment. It's worth watching, though. As everybody knows, here at the first little chicane here, everybody bunches up, but a lot of them don't know what to do when they run into traffic. And P13 just kind of got bounced around there and kind of give me a little tag in the front, gave me some wheel damage. No harm, no foul. It wasn't intentional, just everybody getting too racy or trying to win it in the first lap. And there's 10 of them to go, or 9 after this one. I'm just trying to hang back. Normally I try to pitch it second coming through her, but trying to get these racing hard tires at first in this Hurricane. You got to kind of give it a minute, and then you can start feeling better grit in the wheel. There's a forward off into the bushes. Just trying to hang out here with the pack right at the moment. Gonna come up a couple spots though. Got smoke flying. It ain't gonna end well with somebody up there because somebody went deep. Yep, I see one off into the bushes back there. The Audi. I've not tried that car. I've not used that car in a very long time either. So it's a mid-range car. Engine. These little short tracks, usually, if you use an MR car, they usually do pretty decent. But it also depends on how everybody's just staticking out, didn't know where cars were. I was just trying to give it patience. There's another one. And right now we got Testament on us. Alright, we're coming in here pretty tight. Lap 2. I'm stuck in a box, can't go nowhere, so I get bounced from the back end, get a little grass. I warp it around, we recover. The one kind of got into me, they spun out too there, as you see. Don't know what happened there, but I end up with a half a second slowdown for all that. Where I get knocked off the track. But anyway, it's the way it goes. The one that's stuck in the middle gets the penalty. Everybody else benefits. It's alright, racing. Where I get a penalty maybe one time I didn't get, they get it. So, you know, it's the way it usually works out. Take the luck or take the bad luck, either way it goes. It ain't the first and only penalty I get here at Monza. That's for sure. You're not racing here if you don't really catch a penalty. You're up by yourself and just run off and left the pack or something, but you're not racing, that's for sure. Because it's easy to catch one here. This Hurricane does good, but it does seem like I was having to push it harder than I liked to at the first half of the race, just to try to keep up with the mid pack. I usually catch one right back there every now and again. And well, basically both chicanes is my downfall here. Trying to cut them corners, trying to catch that extra tenth, a little speed there. In reality, ain't a lot of time, but in race reality, that's up there was me doing the cutting corner. I know that's a slow down. That's pretty close. Huh? Imagine that. Didn't get one. That should have been one. I ain't gonna argue about it though. They're going to play the fin. On the fin, half a second slow down, third lap. I used the old Honda GT500 in this race, and this person was in this same car. And out of the two, the Super or the Honda NSX GT500, I'd rather have the NX. The Super is kind of slow. It's real good to the in the small areas, but it don't do good in them long straights, and that's where you need it to be kind of quick at. Kind of need it in both areas. That's why I try to pick in between them. Something's quick through the tight areas and can come out the straights pretty quick. This Hurricane does pretty good at that. Depending on who you're racing with, several of them work. The Genesis is the top car now in the Nissan, but the Genesis is really tough to keep the wheels planted. It likes to spin them, but it is fast. I like the Genesis. I'd rather choose a car that I can, when it's rowdy like these races has been, I try to choose a car that I can pretty much maintain pretty good. And I started getting pretty decent in this Hurricane. At the beginning, I struggled with it, but hey, you gotta have that muscle memory. You gotta keep practicing. This was actually a really good race here at Monza. I've probably done said that, but for 10 laps, it's awesome fun. I don't really understand the pit thing because it really ain't. It's just a stop and go. But that's just to put, your brain to work to try to maneuver around that few seconds you have to go in and come out and see where you try to come out at. So it's all good. Hug that inside there. I start practicing in certain areas there to see. But I know in the second half here it's going to get rowdy. It has all week. There's a heck of a crisscross up there. I thought that was going to be bad. Alright, we're behind the Mustang GT here. A little more time on it. think I have one of them cars, period. I think I do have an older model Ford GT. And that's about it. Trying to stay back a little bit. I was going to see if they was going to battle enough to where I could shoot around them, but they're holding off a little bit here. Let's see what happens here. Tight there. So we can't drop underneath this Mustang and get up under them here. Because they're twitching pretty hard there, so we can grab traction on the inside. I didn't figure that much out. But that's not enough to get out in front of them yet. We'll box them in a little bit, try to. I ain't trying to outbrake them and overtake through here. I'm just trying to stick with them for a moment. If they're holding a decent line and got speed, we need to have all the draft we can, because the leader is 27 seconds ahead. That next pack's way on up the line, so we don't really need to be battling yet. But can't afford to be held up either. Apex here a little bit, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna swing a little rock. Alright. P6 coming up. We're gonna jump to P7 now. That's another car I hadn't used in a while. I think I have one. I don't even know if I've ever even used a Ferrari. Need to go back to the older ones. See, back in the like Gran Turismo Sport stuff. See, they use a lot of them type of cars. You know, and it's like you got bored of using them, and they changed them around and made different cars faster. You know, you just quit using them. But some of them older cars are still fun to drive though. That Tokyo Express race is wild. I've only done it that one time. I've not had the time to do it again, but I am going to try to do it again before it ends, before it comes around Sunday night here. Hopefully I can get it done. With a little practice this time. That one I posted, I didn't even practice in the car, and I only done about a quarter lap in the AMG and knew right then and there I didn't want to be in that one. Oop, cut the grass there a little bit. Oh, that's probably slow down. I catch one right there. It's real easy to cross that too much. Nope, I didn't get one. I was on the safe side of the variable. I barely tag that curving coming around through. You don't really want to mount it completely. You will be in the litter box over there. Rusty Wallace is hanging out get it out, Brown. He's hanging out back there pretty close. There you go. I can't shake him. I get it out. Got tongue tied there. Oh, they're pushing that little red car. They went way out there, so that's a good sign. But we only got 2 laps, so it's got to be done. 3 counting this one. really want to be. Man, really. Jump that corner. Jump. I got the speed. I don't want to force my issue here, but I figure if I can get them to make a mistake on their own, I can pull away and get this taken care of in time. They set the gates pretty good. As long as we keep pulling away from P8. I'm not saying it was anything bad or not. I just want to keep the spot, y'all. But if they mess up here, I will try to take it, that's for sure. At this point in the race. They caught the edge there and smoked the brakes. But they pulled it off enough to get a good lead on me here. Even better now for that second pulling off, but P8 had a second slowdown too. They must have caught one same spot back there. You try to carry that speed through there and it's going to bite you most likely. Go way over here, try to pull out of the draft on him back there. I lift at the 150 and brake at the 100 there, and it seems to do pretty decent in this Hurricane. Now I do know I can force the issue and lift after the 150 and brake just a little past the 100, but you're coming in there hot, or at least it does with my driving skills anyway. If I was holding a lead or something, I'd probably try that. That's why I practiced it for. But I still ain't got the nerve up to qualify for this race yet. Most ones start in front don't even get to finish the race. So. Yep, the two chicanes is murder to me, especially on the penalties. I get greedy too early yet. Leader up there is appreciating every one of them. They're up there having a, looks like they're up there by themselves anyway. They ain't got much of a lead on the pack, but they are up there a little bit by themselves. We got 2 seconds on Rusty Wallace. On lap. Now if you noticed, when we went in the pit, there was several past the pits on up, and then there was one out of the bunch at the time come in the next lap, which is still in the lead. So trying to hold this time. I don't want to lose this spot because I know I'm about to advance forward. Rusty Wallace is on the move now. Crap, that was almost another partial slowdown. That would have been the end of that. Sliding it around through here. Dropped a second, tried to pull it in. Come in there real fast. P1 done crossed the finish line up there. Now four of them in the from P1 to P5, or 4 of them didn't pit, so that's why I was pushing even with the slowdown to stay in 7th. I know I'm about to advance 4 spots. The rules didn't apply to them. They didn't think. Here they come moving back. We jumped to 3rd. 4 of them going back through the pack. They didn't think the rules applied, y'all. Alright, let's see what the standings look like. Alright, I'm in the double blue. Looked like the top 7 there was in the double blue and the rest of them was in the red. Thank y'all.